Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of Life with Brian. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day out there. So I'm finally getting around to it. It's been requested, many requests for me to do a garage update in terms of what cars I currently have in the stable. I'm actually have to break this up into a two-part series because a handful of my vehicles are over at Alara Garage. So obviously I can't shoot them all at once, but we'll just do part one first. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump right in. Let's start off with the 2010 Bentley Continental Super Sports. This is of course the upgraded model with, you know, some blacked out, murdered out options. I believe, honestly can't remember in terms of power output, if it puts out a little bit more power. I think it's 621 horsepower. The famous W12 engine, of course. Really like the look of these Bentleys. They haven't aged very, they've aged very well. They still look, you know, modern and classy. And of course the black murdered accents are very menacing. Let me dig into my pocket here and see if I have the keys somewhere. Just let me get organized here. I have to dig through all my keys here, guys. Bear with me. Here we go. So, just a quick. So these the Super Sports came with these bucket seats, which I've heard are very similar, if not the exact same, that come in the what do you call it? Oh, jeez, I'm completely drawing a blank here. But the Veyron, I believe they're the same seats that come in the Bugatti Veyrons. They're not very comfortable, and these are manual, not power, to save, you know, 0.2 ounces. Of course, they have the carbon fiber brace pole here. Can't really use the back seats, but you know, who would you put in the back seat in a car like this? Interior is pretty nice. A lot of carbon fiber accents. But yeah, these seats are not very good on the back. So we'll go next to the, let's do the Jaguar, the 2017 Jaguar SVR, at the time the most powerful Jaguar ever produced. I believe it's 575 horsepower, if I'm not mistaken. I really like this kind of metallic blue exterior color. Also like the rims on this. It's one of those cars that even you know, standing still, it looks pretty fast. And let's do a quick peek inside here. Again, seats are very comfortable, actually. I like the blue accents, the blue stitching in the SVR logo here. Nice beefy steering wheel. Of course, it's automatic. But yeah, the interior of this car is a very nice and comfortable place to be. Of course, the cracks and the pops and the snaps and the machine gun pops you get from the exhaust in this car is amazing. And then we will head over to the 2012 Firebird WS6, the last year that they produced the Firebirds. Sorry guys, a lot of my cars are pretty filthy. Haven't had a chance to take them out for a wash yet. But I get a lot of compliments on this car, and not really just from like people like muscle cars or, you know, American muscle cars. I get a lot of just general enthusiasts that really enjoy this car. Quick peek inside. It'll open. Oh, wrong key. Might help to get the right key here. There we go. Definitely nothing to write home about. You know, usable back seats. Kind of put the kiddos in here every once in a while. These seats are actually very comfortable, very, very comfortable. I like this kind of thin steering wheel. Very open and airy. A lot of sunlight comes in. But again, trim and interior pieces, not very, a lot of chintzy plastics and whatnot, but that's not really why you get this car. 6-speed manual, of course. Or actually, 5-speed. Yeah, 6-speed. Not a fantastic or luxurious place to be, but you know, again, that's not why you get a car like this. So. And then finally on this side, the 2007 Hawkeye STI WRX, of course. This car, knock on wood, has mainly been problem-free since I've had it. Interior, also nothing to write home about. The seats are kind of not very comfortable. This shifter has incredible play on it, which is kind of weird. But you know, it's a surprisingly practical car because obviously you have back seats, which are very usable. And of course you have, you know, your 4 doors, and the trunk is actually quite usable as well. So that is the STI. So we link our way back up the line here. And let's go ahead and grab some more keys. Let's see. This, of course, as I'm sure you guys can see, is the 2013 Viper, or as it was called at the time, the SRT Viper, which was kind of a standalone. But several years later, they went back to just calling it a Dodge, which, you know, I think kind of makes more sense. Obviously, it is a Dodge Viper. SRT, I don't think really kind of had the same panache and the same, you know, respect and heritage as AMG or the M division. So I think they really kind of took off too well. But interior is nice. Lots of leathers. I mean, definitely nice. Of all the generation of Vipers, nice-ish. Nice leather, very nice leather-wrapped steering wheel. 6-speed transmission, infinitely better than the 2004 shifter I had. So yeah, I mean, it's a nice place to be. Not luxurious by any stretch, but way better than the 2004 interior. And of course, you have the exhaust on the side, which you will inevitably burn your leg on at some point. And then let's go to the 2009 Audi R8, first generation, the V8. But of course, for all you Audi R8 aficionados will know, what makes this car particularly special is the fact that it comes with the legendary, I get my key here, guys, gated shifter, which I don't understand why more car manufacturers, even in this age, didn't come out with more gated shifters. Just the clinks, absolutely intoxicating. Interior is, you know, very Gallardo-ish. If you guys have a Gallardo, you know what I mean. But this is really the star of the show. This car has been just completely bulletproof Toyota-like reliability for me. It always rains whenever I take out this car for some reason. It's very odd. Of course, next is the car which I will be buried in, my 2003 Acura NSX. Love, love, love this car. Won't go into all the reasons why I do, you guys already know, but it's fantastic, reliable, super easy to drive, holds its value, looks fantastic. It's just a fantastic, fantastic car. One of the greatest cars ever made, arguably. And I'm sure you guys know what this looks like, but quick peek inside. Everything's very ergonomic. Everything's just kind of where exactly you would like it to be. Driving position is fantastic. And yeah, it still looks fairly modern, of course, other than the Bose cassette player right there. Incredible shifter. Just a really cool cockpit, one of the coolest, most driver-oriented cockpits ever made. Absolute legend, of course. And I love this car. I'm going to be buried in this car. Well, maybe not in it, you know what I mean. And finally, the 1996 300ZX. It's kind of my random errands car, a car if I don't mind, if I need to get out into a hailstorm or something else like that. But you guys pretty much know what this interior looks like as well. But in case for the three of you who don't follow the channel, let you guys have a quick peek here. Had the new shifter knob put in. Usable back seats. Sorry guys, it's kind of dark, I know. But usable. Gonna have an aftermarket steering wheel put on pretty soon, but it's comfortable. So let's head upstairs and finish the tour. Okay, finishing up with a handful of other cars, guys. This is my 2021 Lotus Evora GT. Before, of course, they switched over to the, whatchamacallit, the Emira, which quite honestly, you know, I think they are nice looking cars, but I kind of slightly prefer more of the angular look of the Evora GT. Again, apologize guys, all my cars are pretty filthy. But it's certainly a little more cramped in the Lotus here. The fake back seats for, of course, duffel bags or people with no legs. These seats are decently comfortable. Here's the Lotus. And then we shift over to my 2011 BMW 1M. Got the orange cars next to each other. Really like this Valencia orange that most of these 1Ms were sold with. I think it definitely suits the character of the car. Locked out. And the interior, of course, the legendary buttery smooth shifter on this car. Back seats, of course, very usable. Very practical car, very usable car. Very driver focused, no extra crap that you don't need, gadgets or tech, just all about the driving experience. And is definitely a wonderful car to drive. Definitely one of my favorites. And last but not least, we close out with my 1994 RX-7, the legendary and notoriously unreliable Wankel rotary engine. It's a beautiful car though, guys. Just no disputing that these RX-7s are just very, very, very beautiful. Quick peek into the interior here. Very early 90s Mazda, of course. A little cramped if you're over 6 foot, but it's fine with me. Seats are decently comfortable. So you really kind of have to slam the hell out of this door. And then finally, we have the Porsche, the 996 Turbo, with the factory installed aero kit, which I really like on this car. The blacked out rims. This, of course, replaced my my 996 that had the Tiptronic automatic transmission, which of course was not nearly as fun to use. Just do a quick peek interior. Proper 6-speed manual, of course. Fairly somewhat usable back seats, but not really. Again, I don't know why people really poop on the 996 interiors. I think they're okay. I mean, they're not like Bentley or Rolls-Royce or luxurious, but it's not really the point of the car, I don't think. So yeah, that's a kind of a brief garage tour update, guys. I have a handful of other cars at Alara, which I'm gonna do a part 2 on, and also some few cars I have at the house. But this is probably like 75% of the cars currently in the stable. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm sorry it took so long for me to get around to doing this, but you know, super busy and super lazy as well. So hope you guys liked the video. Give it a thumbs up, comment below, like, subscribe, please support the channel. Hope to catch you guys in the next video. Take care, bye-bye.